So we're looking at the kidney model for Bio 105. So looking at the parts of the kidney here, the outer layer in between my fingers here, this outer layer here is called the cortex. This layer where you see these structures in it, so this layer here between my fingers right here, that layer there is the medulla. And each one of these structures here is called a pyramid. So that structure there, that structure there, that structure there, that structure there is a renal pyramid. So between my fingers here is the renal cortex, this is the renal medulla, and each of these structures are pyramids. Now at the end of the pyramid is this little bump here, and we see it right there as well, and there, and there, and there. And that little bump there is called the renal papillae. So that is the renal papillae. This little white structure here, it kind of goes down and back up again, down and back up again. Each one of those is called a nephron. So those are nephrons. Over here, this is the renal artery. This red structure here is the renal artery. The blue structure here is the renal vein. So this is the renal artery, this is the renal vein. This structure here is the ureter. So this is the ureter. As we follow the ureter into the kidney, you see that it enlarges. And now we call this structure here the renal pelvis. So that is the renal pelvis. Now there are branches that come off of the pelvis, as you see here. Each one of these branches is called a calyx. So this is a calyx, this is a calyx. So plural is calyces, singular is calyx. Now let's look at the rest of the blood vessels here. These two blood vessels here are the interlobar blood vessels. The red is the interlobar artery, the blue is the interlobar vein. And they are between the pyramids. So interlobar artery, interlobar vein. We're also seeing these blood vessels that move above the pyramids right here. As I like to say, they arc over the pyramids. These are the arcuate. So this is the arcuate artery, this is the arcuate vein. So here's arcuate artery, arcuate vein. The blood vessels that are found out here in the cortex are the interlobular. So this is the red is the interlobular artery, the blue is the interlobular vein. So interlobular artery, interlobular vein, interlobular artery, interlobular vein.